baby. Peace out. Wait, we gotta get ready for the game. Oh my God. Go! 2 by 2! Hut!
See that puff of smoke? That's just an IED that just went off. There's been shots fired. That's right at the gate of the green zone, right by our fob. And just to let you know that we are in a hostile environment. There goes another one. This is Baghdad, baby. This is what it's all about. This is what separates the boys from the men, baby. We're moving in. I love you. Bye. We're moving in.
We crossed the western checkpoint of the green zone, and we shuttled through the checkpoint in our Humvees in a convoy. Not a minute after we crossed that checkpoint, we feel this and hear this super loud explosion. It was very powerful. It almost knocked my Kevlar off my head. I took out my digital camera and I started filming it.
See that puff of smoke? That's just an IED that just went off. We're just past that. Not even a minute ago. I can't believe it right now. But the Lord is on our side. Well, I guess we'll talk later. Love you, bye.
It was just one of those things where it was just like, it was so massive. I literally thought it was like, you know, they were literally coming into the green zone, you know. And what I mean by them, I mean the enemy.
We're responding for seems to be a little attack. We're going to repel the attack on the gate.
When we get to the checkpoint, I remember seeing a few of the Iraqi soldiers walking back, just dazed, you know, kind of like this confused look. A couple guys were bleeding out of their ears.
All hell's breaking loose. We got civilian injuries up front. It was loud. It was powerful. We're moving in to secure the area right now. We're moving in. If you see that there, we're going to go clear that out. There's been firing and there's been a whole lot of This is Baghdad, baby. This is what it's all about.
We started hearing small arms fire and secondary explosions.
There's been gunfire. There's been all kinds of going on. There goes another one. You heard it. And we're here live. It's Baghdad. I love you, honey. Show me down here. Yeah. Yo.
They tell us to push through the actual bomb site where the bomb had gone off. We actually saw that it was a VBIED, vehicle-borne improvised explosive device, that pulled up alongside the presidential convoy and detonated the vehicle. I just started feeling for those people. I mean, he's an acting president at the time, and wanted to make a difference along with his staff and all his bodyguards, and with one fell swoop they were pretty much wiped off the face of the earth, and that was it was quite a scene. I mean, it was something that, you know, I will never forget.
Just a little good kung fu for you. Yeah.
my goodness, look at that jump go.
Hey, drive through it.
You want to drive through it?
You ain't gonna get through it fast enough.
Let's drive through it.
I don't think you can catch it.
Yeah, yeah! Woo-haw!
Get it. That was a big fucking thing.
Somebody be coming through our way.
Lock up on the road, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh hell! Oh hell! That was great!
A big sandbox with nothing in it, nothing around it, as far as you can see, looking out almost like the ocean, but just sand and just nothing. That was Camp Cedar when we got there. My main mission was to deliver bulk petroleum. We fueled all the trucks that were going up north into Baghdad or back down south to Kuwait. At first we were working 24 hours on, then get 24 hours off. You can't keep yourself busy for 24 hours. There's nothing. You can't go to a movie. You don't have a car. You can't go anywhere. They built these huge berms to keep us safe. I was just thinking, I have tons of time, and then endless berms, you know, who's gonna bother me? I went on leave in October. I was like, I'm bringing this bike back with me. And my friend played hockey. He gave me his hockey bag, and I took apart my bike, stuffed it in the hockey bag, and took it to the airport with me. It's the only bag I brought. Once I got my bike to the fuel site and got to ride the jumps for the first time, I knew I had done something right. I may be stuck here, but at least I'm going to learn something on my bike. At least when I go home, I can be like, check this out, look what I learned. In Iraq, I learned how to do wall rides, I learned how to do bar spins, and I learned backflips. Those are still my favorite one to learn. Riding my bike over in Iraq helped me out a lot. You know, it's not like, alright, today sucks, I'm in Iraq. It's going to be like, alright, today I'm going to go to work, and then when I get out, I'm going to stomp a new trick on my bike.
Want to give you a tour around. This is our operations area. We worked long and hard to make this a comfortable place for us to enjoy our work every day. That boom you just heard was outgoing. The reason we know that it's outgoing is because we're not dead.
Good morning. Today is another miserable day here in Iraq. It is rainy. It is cold. So if it's not hot and sweaty, it's miserable in that aspect. Rogan, my buddy over here, has to work the windshield wipers by hand because they will not wipe on their own because the motor is stripped. It's the greatest day of my life, buddy. Liar! And if you think that's bad, you think we have fun, what about this guy right here who has to sit up in the rain getting soaked? Yeah, a great day to be alive, John. Oh, and now we're dripping, now we're leaking. Perfect! Things just keep getting better. This is my view out the window now.
Would you like to show us the delicious array of treats we have today?
the sauce.
The red sauce.
Red fried taters. We got rice, hummus.
That's magnificent.
Very nice.
Between this and the chickens, we can start our own cooking show.
Where's his mommy?
Big? Right there.
Right here?
Big mommy.
Yeah. Oh. Do it again.
Don't be scared. You're bigger than them. You're higher on the food chain. Damn, Kane's dominating. This is Darwin's theory of evolution at its finest. Haynes.
Well, here we are now at the rifle range. This is where we do our qualifications on our M16, just in case there's one day where we get invaded by sheets of paper and we need to attack them. Hey, the pretty boys in the unit, they're afraid of getting dirty. Hardcore soldier. Hardcore soldier. Hey, wussy.
Your whole life growing up, you've been trained and taught that harming other people is wrong, which it is. It takes a lot from you mentally, to break through this barrier, to actually pull the trigger, to take another human being's life. It's pretty intense. There's a lot of specific details that I have to leave out for operational security, dates, locations, last names, things like that. The unit before us had received intel that there was possibly weapons being dealt in the market. We also received the same intel. He had gone away several times before. This dealer was dealing AK-47s, Dragunovs, and other various weapons out of his car, basically. He was a high priority target that we definitely needed to find quickly because the more weapons get out on the street, the more harm can come to U.S. soldiers and coalition forces. We established our observation position well before, so we were able to identify things as they were happening, kind of watch the whole thing play out, see who went where, look for patterns, look for our target. Our line of sight into the market, it was pretty ideal. There was a small loophole that we had that we were able to conceal so that we weren't able to be observed while we were observing our objective. So it was definitely a good situation. When my team and I successfully identified the weapons dealer, immediately we knew what needed to happen. Personally, it created quite a rush of adrenaline. Immediately after the shot happened, packed up my gear, packed up my rifle. My security guy led the way down through the house, jumped over a couple fences, ran through a couple yards onto the streets, then basically made our way back to the FOB, which is about a mile or so, in about 5 minutes with all our gear. And we had to run, because we had to get out of there quickly. Then we linked up with Quick Reaction Force, drove down to the market, immediately started to assess the situation, interview key people that were there, look for the body, look for the weapons. There was a
pool of blood in there when we got back to the location. But the body was gone. It was taken at the time. We reviewed different people there, and they basically all told us the same thing, that he didn't make it.
The Tiger Brigade reporting from Task Force Baghdad. 69 paying members of the Officers Association. We have no idea how many families might be there, but we're just happy to be able to report from Baghdad, from the headquarters here in Camp Liberty. Glad to be here. We're looking forward to getting home pretty soon. There is no date. There is no date. Contrary to what the newspaper and the media says, there is no date, but we will be coming home at some point.
This is First Sergeant Randy Hatch from Bravo Company, 134th BSB, here at LSA Adder, Iraq. I'm from Princeton, Minnesota, and I'd like to shout out to my darling and to my family. Howdy!
Hi, I'm Major Mike Humphreys, 3rd Heavy Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division in Bakuba, Iraq. I just want to thank everybody out there for their support. Go Vols!
How you guys doing? This is Second Lieutenant Brian Donnelly here with First Lieutenant Anthony Andreas. And our lives out here get tough sometimes, but we're here to tell you about something that makes it a little bit better. I can't tell you how important it is for me to get that cute little package with that hot chocolate in this 110-degree weather. I'm telling you, it's the greatest thing. But I want you to know how much we really do appreciate what you do for us out here, and we just wanted to share some humor with you because we're still highly motivated and we're proud to serve you. Hoorah. You guys rock.
Hi, I'm Chaplain Diana Vance with Combat Logistics Battalion 7 at Al Asad, Iraq. I'd like to say hi to my husband Bob in 29 Palms, California, and to all our family and friends throughout the United States. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.